Hello everyone and welcome to yet another Mass Effect video. All of a sudden, so many videos made by so many people started popping out, of them just playing with the character creation mostly, or some just playing through the game. And apparently there's this, I heard the expression influencer program or influencer something, so I think BioWare/EA has been giving access to a whole lot of people, YouTubers and streamers. I gotta admit, I'm not part of it, probably because if they gave it to me I'll just complain about it. And that's why I'm just going to take a few videos made by other people and complain about those instead. So today I want to talk about the character creation and what worries me the most there. Now, first off, it's not as bad as the animations, so I'm not that concerned with it as I was in my yesterday's video, which you can check out if you want. I'm afraid I have to slightly repeat myself by saying that I don't think they've made much of a progress since the old Mass Effect games. I mean, it's certainly a little better. In the original trilogy, half the times I would not go out with the character creation just because my character looks ridiculous. And the other half, I'll probably go back to the character creation after the first cutscene because the character will look awful while talking or just in a different light. So it doesn't seem that bad. But given that it's in the same engine as Dragon Age Inquisition, it is certainly a good step back from Dragon Age Inquisition. The characters are comparatively uglier for the most part, especially the presets, and it seems that there are some limitations that weren't there before. Please bear in mind that I don't have access to character creation and all I've seen is videos, so perhaps I missed something, perhaps I'm not aware of something. If I say something that you can prove is wrong, please let me know and I'll take back my complaints. But so far, a few things worry me about the character creation. Now, first off, there is a large difference between the default model and the custom models that you can make. And that is pretty much in the spirit of the old Mass Effect games, but again, they didn't progress from that, like I said. Second thing, there doesn't seem to be options for changing the shape of elements of the face, other than the presets. So the different presets have different shapes of eyes, shapes of noses and lips and so on. And what you can do in the customization is only change the depth or the position on the face, or perhaps like scale it up or down. But for example, you cannot say take the eyes of preset 2 and say, okay, I want preset 7 but with the eyes of preset 2. No, that's impossible. So whatever eyes the preset has, you have to work with them. So I don't see why that is here. That wasn't the case in the old games. Like I said, I could be wrong about this. If I am, excuse me. So shapes of eyes and noses and lips seem to be limited to specific presets. There aren't any beards in the game for males that have any sense of length or volume. In other words, all the beards in the game are simply a texture on the face. It's like it's drawn on the face and has absolutely no length. We're not talking about long beards. We're talking about, even like a half a centimeter beard. There's no such thing. So I don't know why that's the case. They do have these beards in Dragon Age Inquisition. Considering that you can paint your face and your neck like a total clown, I don't know why you can't have a beard. Like a long beard, slightly long beard. And that's that. Complaint number 3 or 4, next one is there doesn't seem to be an option for eyebrow color. Now, I have to be wrong about this. Please tell me I'm wrong, because it's just so weird. Because unless your hair is brown, like a shade of brown or black, it would always look like it's painted, it's dyed. If you want to have a character with really bright blonde hair, you can actually change the color of the beard to match that, as it should, but you end up being with dark eyebrows, and same with red and really any other color. And I think that's it for the most part. Are there any other issues I have? Again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't actually have access to that, but you can customize both of the twins separately, and yet your father will automatically be customized to resemble you. How does that make any sense? I mean, I get it that it's a boy and a girl twins, and that means they're not, gosh, how is it called in English? They're not monozygotic, they're polyzygotic, I don't know. You know what I mean. So they're not like two drops of water, but they still are like brother and sister, and it doesn't make sense that, for a girl, her father has to look like her, but her brother doesn't? I think if they want to make your father look like you, so that it doesn't seem weird, your brother should look like you as well. I'm not sure what the reasoning is behind this all. It could be that the brother doesn't play much of a role in the game, or it could be that there's a reference that perhaps you look like your father or something. Speaking of that, I should try making a clown with pink hair and yellow beard and see how my father will look. But anyway, so I think that was all I had to say. Character creation, not all that bad. It's just that there are limits to it that I'm not sure I agree with. And I don't know whether or not I'll be using the default model or customize one for myself. But I guess we'll figure that out soon enough. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching. And until next video, stay tuned and be good.